Hey guys, Big T here again with an update on our Freeplay account. Now, since our last video, I bought us a premium crystal, and I gained a Blackbolt, 2-star Blackbolt. Not much else on there. I got some more of the extra skills, the signature abilities. I think where our Iron Man is one that I got. I got the signature and the Vision too. I just got Vision's signature ability, which is called Synthesis. It gives 80 extra power during the battle. What else did we get here? I think that's pretty much it. So we got some signature abilities scattered through there. Nothing on our 3 stars yet, but we got some 2-star signature abilities. And in our verses, we are now standing at 119,000 on the tier 3 and 32,000 some odd in the tier 4. I took a day off. I was kind of discouraged with my my whole catalyst issues I had, which you can get more details in the other video. Since that deal has expired, my drops on the catalysts are back up. So take that as it is. I run the since that catalyst purchase option expired, while that was up, I wasn't getting any drops at all. And since that expired, I needed 3. So I run the medium difficulty catalyst. I run that 5 times, and in those 5 times, I got 3 of my catalysts. So go from a good, what does that put it? Roughly about 80% roughly drop rate from 0%. So I don't know. Maybe it's just the luck of the draw, but I find it kind of weird that while I had the option of spending 90 units to buy 2 catalysts, I couldn't get a single drop, and once that expired, I'm getting drops again. So yeah, that those catalysts got me my Iron Man upgraded, and I used those ISOs that I had stored up, so we got him up to level 7 just with those extra ISOs. I still have my mutant ISOs here saved up. I just have to wait for the mutant quest to come up. And the one that's up right now is this crystal one, or they call it free for all. When this first came out, I was excited because it's kind of a mix, and I run it heavy and I get nothing. I find it a waste of energy. I'm not even going to touch it. It looks like it's going to give you some good stuff, but I get nothing usually out of it. I might run it once or twice, but I'm not going to put my hopes on it. So I got another couple comments from Ruglu. He wants to see some more fights. He wants to see some verses. So what I'm going to do in these updates from now on is I'm going to include in the video a run of one match of the 3, each of the 3 versus 3 that I'm playing, and then I'll also run 3 quick matches. So that'll give us 9 fights in total in the video. So that should show some action. And I think on a couple of these guys I've got the multipliers up too, so it should be some good fights. He also had a question about he only has 2 full team, tier 2 teams, and he was wondering if he might, if he would hit the rank awards to get the Electro. You got to get in the you got to get in 10,000 rank to see an Electro. If you hit every cooldown with a couple decent level teams, you might hit it. There's a lot of guys going to be going for Electro, so this one, normally where you'd hit your 3-star, you might have a tougher time getting them this time around because everybody wants Electro. But it's still worth running. Run as many cooldowns as you can, and at the very least, you should hit. You should be able to get a premium crystal out of the deal. You might even hit that too. If not, there's some. I've been getting some units. I'm not going to hold my breath. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of guys running it. I skipped a day. I was, like I say, I was a little perturbed at my whole catalyst ordeal. But since then, I've given in. I'm ready to give up to our Kabam overlords. Kabam, you got me. I surrender to the contest. I'm in. You're still not getting my money, though. To hell with you. I'm not paying you anything. Maybe if a really cool character comes out that's not a terrible buy, I might jump in there, but I'm not spending any money. You guys are getting too greedy, so there's enough guys dumping hundreds of dollars for crystals in there, so let's jump in there. Let's get our versus matches done here. Let's do. I still only have one team of 3 tier 3 characters, so let's do that. We're gonna do. We'll do our top guys here: Iron Man, Thor, and Rhino. And we got some synergy here with the with our Rhino, or with our Thor and our Iron Man, so that's pretty cool. And we're going to pick. Let's pick this first one. We got. It's easy, so our multiplier is not too high. It'll be an easy fight, all 3 of these here. So let's go with these guys. As long as I don't get careless while I'm talking in the videos, we should get it. It'd be nice if I had some of the signature abilities that come with these guys. Iron Man's signature ability is awesome. If you get too low, he'll heal up to about around a quarter to a half in between there of health, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, these guys going down easy. I can't remember where my multiplier is on the other events, but we'll at the very least 1 versus 1 should show us some good fights too. Yeah, I'm gonna run it heavy. Like I say, I skipped a day, so I'm behind on my points. So I'll hit the cooldowns for a couple days in a row here, and that should get us back up, I think. I don't think I'll even come close to a 4-star. Like I said, I only have 1 team there, but at the very least, I'd like to see a 3-star in the tier 3 event. Now you see, if when I hit the power attack on Thor or the other guys, you'll see that I don't go into the crouch for too long, because otherwise you're going to get punched in the face. He's going to be hitting you with a special. It's just about down. Maybe I'll show you again in the other one. I've got the timing down pretty good, so unless my multiplier's up, my streak is up pretty high, the computer's AI gets better, I can usually hit those heavy attacks pretty good. Especially with a guy like Rhino. Rhino's easy to get that timing down, so I can hit it pretty much every time here. And Rhino, he's good to bully, especially when you've got a power index advantage against these guys. You'll hit them almost every time. So that was that one. That was pretty easy. Hopefully, in the, like I say, I'll do a round of fights every time I do an update, and we'll see this. I'll get the multiplier up on some of them, and you'll see some good fights. At the very least, if you don't win anything, if you can win all 3 matches, you're gonna get 300 battle chips, and you save them up, you get a chance at Punisher. And I've been seeing units drop a lot more with those battle chips lately too. So I think they've maybe they're giving us some extra easier drops that way too. We can hope, anyways. When I take my teams, like my tier 3, I don't have a lot of choice, but I got a pretty good choice with my tier 2s. When I pick a team, I like to keep the power indexes pretty close together, so that the matchups aren't too uneven, because I like to win all 3. Some guys, they'll go and they'll take, like, say, they'll take the top 2 guys, and they'll take their bottom guy. What that does is that brings your team power index down, and then basically when they get their matchup, they'll take Spider-Man, they'll put him against the toughest guy, and then they've pretty much guaranteed themselves 2 wins. I don't like doing that. I like going for all 3 wins. So I pick close to the same power index and 3 different classes. That way, if I get a bad draw and there's a tough guy in there, there's a good chance I might have a class advantage. So let's pick these guys. So I have, we've got Punisher here, and he's again, my multiplier is not very high, so these fights aren't going to be too hard. But I got an advantage with Wolverine over that Punisher, so we're going to pick that one. And yeah, pretty much advantage all the way around. Multipliers only. My multiplier's at 0 or at 1 right now, so I haven't had I must have gotten beat the last time I was in here. I can usually get up above 10, sometimes 12 to 14 of a win streak. So we'll hopefully, maybe in my next video I'll have my multiplier up higher, because these guys will go down pretty easy. Hawkeye, especially if you're fighting a tougher guy, try using his first level special, because it will power drain as well as bleed. Okay, and let's do Drax. See, these fights are at the lower multiplier and streak. It's kind of, you burn through these guys pretty easy. As soon as you see them guys go into the crouch, try charging in. The charge has been failing a lot on these fights. They did something so that you couldn't string charge attacks together, and they called it an exploit. And in the process of trying to fix that, they've made it so that you punch air a lot, which I'm not crazy about either. I have to get used to what you should do is charge back before you charge forward, but then the guys, you're not really catching his. See, I'm punching air. That charge attack is kind of useless nowadays. What you want to do is you want to go back and then forward. But like I say, that especially on the higher win streaks, the computer's smarter, and we do that, and he'll hit you almost every time. So I gotta once again adjust the way I play to, especially when you use, you'll notice it with, if you get a storm, Storm's charge attack misses just horribly. And when you're up on if you're up to a 12 win streak, one missed hit like that and all of a sudden you're dead. So it's something that they gotta fix. Will they fix it? I don't know. It's just another way to get you to pay credits for more matches. I think so. I don't know if they'll do anything about it. Back when I first started playing, they used to answer the forums. I posted in the forum about the my disappointment with the catalysts not dropping and then having that sale. And back when I first started playing, the Kabam, especially Kabam, Caleb, I think his name was, he used to jump in all the time and reassure you, that's not intentional. We're working on it. When guys were complaining about the spin and how it would always land on the gold right next to the Punisher, he'd come in and he said that's part of the graphic of the spin. It's not, it happens with everything, and he said how they were going to fix that, and they don't even chime in anymore. So I don't know. Alright, so we'll do 3 1 versus 1s. Hopefully my streak is higher on these guys so we get a little better fight. Oh yeah, here we go. We got a good match here with this Black Panther and my Deadpool. You can still hit those heavy attacks with these guys. It's when they get double my power index that it starts getting tough to hit them. Oh yeah, there we go. And you see that when I do my power attack, I'm not in that crouch very long, because you go 1 split second too long and they'll punch you right in the face, just like that. And he is gone. I like this guy's special. It's him and Star-Lord have got kind of a little comedy action going on there. Alright. It wasn't too tough, that one. Also, if you have teams that aren't extra characters that don't fit into the full team, always hit that 1 versus 1, because you get those crystals, which are kind of nice too. 2-star. Let's use the 2-star Spider-Man. I don't want to mess up because I still have some runs with my 2-star teams. I don't want to mess them up, so we'll use our 2-star Spider-Man for this next match. Yeah, this should be a good fight. We've got a class, oh yeah, 109 versus 180. We'll see if we can, if you can avoid getting hit with Spider-Man. He's got a couple times there. He's got a good crit boost with his punches. We might be able to work out a win here. And his level 2 special hits like a truck too. Oh yeah, we got him. Oh, yes, yeah, you gotta watch out that heavy attack. If you hold it just a second too long, it's gonna be close. Need to charge. Yeah, there we go. When you get close like that, do the sprint backwards, because you'll get some distance, charge in, you might get hit, but there's a good chance you'll hit him first. So that was a good win. Now let's do one more match, and we'll do one of my 1-star. Let's do Vision. I like to string his special in immediately into a charge, which is pretty cool. You can, as soon as he hits his special, he goes up in the air and he floats back down. You can go right into a charge and usually hit him good. I'll show you here. We'll get our meter up. Just about there. There we go. So we You hit your special and immediately charge. Oh, didn't get it. Like, his AI might be too high for me to hit them. Let's see if we can get this next shot here. Yeah, see, Spider-Man's so quick with his dodge. Get into a charge. Oh, we just about got him. Another close one. Got him. Alright. It's a little more action on those fights. My multiplier usually sits at or my streak usually sits at pretty good on the 1 versus 1. So there you have it. We got a few fights in there, and I think we've covered pretty much everything else on this one. Like I say, I'm gonna hit these. Arenas here. I'm gonna hit the cooldowns heavy, and maybe 19 hour. I'll do another update. We got 4 days left on these electros. I'll do an update maybe tomorrow, and we'll see how these guys make out with this pay arena here. Usually see a lot of the same names on the rankings on them guys, because those are the guys spending the money. And there's those catalyst events. Yeah, that just bothers me too. Okay, so there you have it. We'll get this video up here today, and keep leaving me comments. Like I say, let me know if there's some more stuff you want to see. I'm gonna try maybe in the next couple days, if I don't, my time isn't taken up too much by these events. I want to do the first in the series of bios that I want to do. I've got some cool ideas on how to do some nice post video work on those. So stay tuned. Hit like if you like me, and dislike if you don't. And we'll see you next time.